Hi, this is Jason Palmisano, founder and CEO of Trinity Fitness, coming to you with this question. What did Jesus mean when he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself? What does it mean to love yourself? It sounds a little odd. To love myself, what does that look like? And what's the difference between loving yourself and pampering yourself? So let's take a look at that. I would say that loving yourself has to do with doing to yourself and for yourself what is best for yourself in that moment, not necessarily what feels good in the moment, not necessarily what might be convenient for you in the moment, but perhaps disciplining yourself to do what is best for yourself in that moment. And I would say this, that being a little bit hard on yourself from time to time is okay. Having a little bit of discipline on yourself is okay. Let me give you an example. Let's say one of my boys came to me and said, Dad, I want to join the football team. Well, I would say, hey, great, that's exciting. What are some things that you need to do to ready yourself? I would anticipate he would say, well, I need to stop eating so much junk food and I need to work out because I've got to be stronger for the football team. I would say, that sounds great. Can I help you? I know he would say, you bet. At that point, I would throw a goal out there. I would say, okay, how about Saturday morning, 7 o'clock, let's go to the gym together, and together we'll work out. Saturday morning comes, 7 a.m. Now, all of a sudden, when I go wake up my boy, it's not such a good idea anymore. And he might say, Dad, no, it's too early. I want to sleep in. Let's do it later or tomorrow. What does love look like in that moment? Is love enabling him just to go, yeah, do what feels good in the moment, do what's convenient for you and just sleep in? Or is love persistent? Is love discipline? Saying, nope, come on, this will be worth it. You'll be super glad that you did this. You're going to feel good about yourself after we hit this workout together. A little bit of persistence and we go work out. That is what love really is. And when Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself, well, we have to love ourselves enough to do what's best for us in the moment, to discipline ourselves, not to give in to quick emotional responses of convenience. What's the difference between loving yourself and pampering yourself? I don't think us in America, I don't think we have any problem with pampering ourselves. Here's what that looks like. You have a rough day, perhaps at work, and you get off work and you go, oh man, this was a tough day. I owe it to myself to eat a pizza or whatever that comfort food might be. Man, my marriage isn't going so well. I'm just going to go grab some drinks with the guys. I had a really rough week at work, or my family situation isn't going so well. I'm going to go buy myself another new wardrobe or two. I owe it to myself. Now, here's the danger and the subtlety of that. When you feel like you owe yourself something, then you'll start thinking that other people owe you too, and that's entitlement. And I think you would probably agree that we have enough entitlement mentality in America today. Now, catch the subtlety of what I'm saying, because I'm not saying that you should never eat pizza, you should never go grab a beer with friends, or that you should never buy yourself a new wardrobe. What I am saying is that when we do those things in response to something that didn't go well in our day, something that didn't go as well as we had planned, that's simply, we have to recognize it for what it is. It's an emotional response that triggers potential destructive behaviors in our life. Probably the last thing I need when my day goes bad is a plate full of empty calories, right? If my marriage is on the rocks, the last thing it needs is for me to leave it and go have some drinks with the guys. If my week went horrible, or I'm trying to, the last thing I need is more consumer debt. Right? So we think that through. Probably a long walk with some reflection and journaling would do me some real good. Instead of leaving my marriage to go get drinks with the guys, I would enter my marriage, enter the tough time and begin to work on the issues. So there's a big difference. That pampering myself says it's an escape. I owe it to myself. I'm going to run the other way and do what feels good in the moment. Loving myself is disciplining myself to do those things that are really going to help me reach the goals and have a healthy marriage, healthy family, healthy work life, healthy body, healthy spirit. So setting those goals of, okay, I want to be healthy spirit. I want to be more healthy spiritually. What is that going to take? I'm going to get up a little earlier, spend some more time in prayer. I'm just going to talk to God. Maybe I'll go for a walk and talk to God. Maybe I'll open up my Bible, read some passages. God, what do you have for me today? I need to drop some pounds. Okay, I'm going to discipline myself. I'm going to love myself enough to get up earlier. I'm going to love myself enough to go to the gym. I'm going to love myself enough to cut back on the calories, change the quality of my food. I love myself enough to care about my marriage. I'm going to invest in it now. So there's a big difference between that and pampering yourself. Now, the wardrobe, the pizza, the beers, those are wonderful things and can be great rewards. So instead of having the mentality of, I owe myself, I'm going to set a goal of, when I lose 10 pounds, I'm going to have a couple of slices of pizza. It's a reward system. If my son got up early on Saturday and worked out and did well, I'm going to say, hey, let's go grab breakfast together. I'll treat you. If he does it for a month, I'll go, hey, I'm going to get you a brand new pair of workout shoes. You finish a project at work, get a promotion, whatever. I'm going to reward myself with a new wardrobe. Those sorts of things are great for rewards. It's a great way to love yourself. And Jesus actually set up a reward system. He didn't set up a system of, hey, you owe it to yourself. That's just entitlement. It's just emotional responses that trigger destructive behavior. So know the difference between loving yourself, which is doing what's best for yourself, disciplining yourself, and pampering yourself. Hey, I hope that's been helpful for you. I know it has in my life. God bless you.